Lady made a video saying that if you're a single mom, especially if you're like in your 20s, you got 2-3 kids, prepare to struggle, prepare to cry, prepare to feel like you don't want to be here anymore, damn near unalive yourself. And a lady responded to that saying that she was talking to her, you know, because she was 23 with 3 kids.
Oh, y'all look at this. Literally, I stayed in the hospital for a whole week because I had an overdose. I overdosed because I literally did not want to be here no more.
A lot of people have negative things to say about single mothers, about how we should have chosen better, we should have made better decisions, we should have stopped at 1, we shouldn't have had a baby if we weren't financially stable. But the funny thing about that is finances change. You could be stable 1 year and then the next year not know how you're gonna eat, and guess what? Those kids still have to eat. People will say, well, you should have stayed with the man, or you should have stayed within your marriage. That is your fault. But I tell you, and I'm going to tell you again, that staying in a situation that doesn't serve you, even if you are afraid of what comes next, is going to hurt you further. It's going to cause more damage to you. There are going to be more things that you're going to need to heal from. This lady talks about how nobody really told her what it meant to be a wife and a mother, just like nobody really told me. I'm gonna say it until my lips turn blue, until everybody just blocks me because they can't stand me talking. Your 20s is not for childbirth. Your 20s is not for marriage. It isn't. It's to get to know who you are. It's to figure out what you like to do certain hobbies. It's to figure out what you're even into. Yes, you can be in a relationship, but everybody that you get into a relationship with is not meant to be your husband, is not meant to be the father of your child. Saying this because I'm bitter. I'm not saying this because I hate men. You are going to lose a piece of you, and if you are already not whole, you can't really afford to lose any more of yourself. Having a child changes you. Having multiple children will change you, and you need to be mentally strong. Every time I say be strong, women use all their strength to say, no, I won't be. But baby, giving up is not an option, especially if you have children. That's just what it is. We can't give up. Let me be clear, everybody is going through it. 20-year-olds, 50-year-olds, married people, single people. There's a single father of 4 right now that's about to have a beer before 5 because he's about had a damn enough. So don't think that you're alone, because you're not alone, but you will find out how cruel the world is, and you will find out that nobody is coming to save you. You're going to feel uncertain. You're going to feel lost. You're going to feel like you're the worst mom in the world. But you know what? If you're stressing about whether or not you're a good mom, 9 times out of 10, you're a good mom, because bad moms don't really care. Kids aren't going to understand your financial situation, and your kids are not going to understand your relationship choices, nor do they need to. But what they do understand is your energy. So when you are anxious, they are anxious. When you are afraid, they are afraid. When you are mad, they are enraged. If you don't know what's going on, they certainly don't know what's going on. You didn't ask to be here, baby. Neither did they. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep that energy really, really positive around them. Because you don't have a village now does not mean you won't have one in the future, but we got to ask for help. You've got to reach out. Isolation is not going to help you. Start a business, DoorDash, keep moving. Giving up is not an option. Let me show you how to ask for help. Hey, I'm Keita, and I created the Growing Through It journal because I think all of us are trying to grow through whatever the hell this is. And if you're like me and you like to journal, but your journal doesn't have receipts, tear stains, regrets, master plans, I believe you're doing it wrong. If you purchase one of my journals, a percentage is going to go to this mama, and we're going to create this village that not a lot of us seem to have. But in the meantime and in between time, we're going to find joy throughout our day. We're going to find things that we're grateful for. And if you're struggling with that, look at your children. And we're going to keep going, because giving up's just not an option. Now, is it, love?
Now, come on, get up. Come on, get up out of it. Come on. Get up out of it. Come on. Get up out of it. Pull through it. Come on. Pull through it. I know it hit you. It hit you hard, but come on. Come on. God said, come on and tell them to pull through it. Come on. Pull out of it. Come on. Come on. Pull through it. Come on. Get yourself together. Get your mind together. Come on and pull through it. Come on and pull through it. Come on. Pull through it. Come on and wipe your tears and just pull through it. Stop all that crying and get up and pull through it. Come on. Lift your head up. Come on. Pull through it. Pull through it. Come on. God gonna give you the strength right now to pull through it, but you got to get up. Come on. Come on. He's not gonna just pull you up on your feet. Use the strength he gave you and stand up on your feet and pull through this thing. Come on. Pull through it. Come on. Come on. Pull through it. Come on. Come on. Go ahead and dry your eyes. Come on. Pull through it. Pull through it. Come on. God won't put no more on you than you can bear. Come on and pull through it. Pull through it. Pull through it. Pull through.
My mama carried 2 grown men. And I just want to help some single mothers out there, that there are seasons that you go from this and you go into this, but just keep on carrying them, because there's going to be a switch after a while. God's going to reward you for how you carried them. God's going to answer your prayer for how you carried them. God's going to fix you up for how you carried them. God's hearing you when you were crying by yourself because of how you carried them. I want you to look at every woman in here and say, carry your load, baby, carry your load. I know it may be tough for you. I know it may be rough for you, but God told me to tell you, carry it.
Hey besties, welcome to another video. If you're new here, I'm Barb Dior and I'm so happy that you clicked play. Tonight we got another Let's Talk About It. Now, if you already came in, you saw the video, and when I saw this video, when the not the woman that's originally talking, when I saw the mother talking about how hard it is to be a parent, y'all, it did something to my soul, my spirit. I'm not sure what her name is, but it really did something to me, because being a single mother, I can totally relate to her, how hard it is, y'all. So I said, let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it. I'm a single mom raising two boys, a toddler and a teenager, with two different fathers. Yes, honey, I fell in love one time when I was young, and when I got a little older, I met another man, okay? So just be nuts, okay? Anyway, one is in prison. The first one was in prison, and no, if you've been watching these story time, no, I did not go fall in love with an inmate, okay? We met each other on the In the Free World, and he became an inmate later on because of his decisions he made, because I know people like to take stuff and run and twist stuff, okay? It was not that, okay? Anyway, one is in prison, offering advice that's not always helpful and have no financial support. The other, he's more focused on women, child. Honey, he want to chase a woman. That's all he worried about for real. And then raising his child. He sends a little money here and there, and maybe for birthdays, holidays, or once or twice a month, but never enough to make a real dent in the bills, okay? I'm clocked in Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, trying to stretch one small paycheck to cover rent, lights, water, car notes, insurance, phone, daycare, and everything my kids need. And some days, y'all, the stress feels like it's sitting on my chest. But here's what I learned about staying strong when you don't have a daily male figure in your kid's life, or you don't have that village, okay, to lean on. Now, one thing I will say about this, when I originally wrote this, my sons do have male figures in their life. I was married for about 6 years, and one thing I will say, he's the best example that I can give as a role model for them. They can call him whenever. Like, my little one can't call now. He don't know how to pick up the phone to call. He imitates, but he really don't know. So he can call or whatever. I don't know why in the world I turned the air conditioning off. Like, I don't need it for real. Anyway, so they can call him at any time if they need to talk to a male figure. He's welcome to come by at any time, and he is a great male. My father is the same thing, okay? But as an active male figure that's in their life every day, they wake up to him, they go to bed to him. No, they don't have that in their lives. And sometimes I regret that as a single parent, because I had that in my life. I had an active father in the home, regulating, showing us how to do things, and I feel like that is a great thing. And I wish that I had a beautiful relationship to show them, this is how you do X, Y, and Z. This is how you love a male, and a male loves a female. But you know, we're gonna get there, okay? So I really could relate to that woman of saying that, hey, you're gonna struggle a little bit when you have this, but I will always say that there is help on the other side of that misery, okay? Feeling like you don't have any help, feeling like you can't make it through. And that's what this video is all about, okay? Dealing with stress as a single mother with no help is incredibly challenging, and it's important to remember you're not failing. You're doing the work of two people with the resources of one. Here's a particular emotional roadmap to help you cope and stay grounded, okay? Number one, shift your mind, okay? Release perfection, like being perfect. Just release it. Forget about being perfect, because nobody is. I don't care what somebody you see online. Oh, she have her kids all the time. They got X, Y, and Z. Stop comparing yourself, okay? No one is perfect. You do not have to have a spotless home, because honey, when you got kids, sometimes it's gonna be clean. Like right now, I can tell you my house is clean. I cleaned it up before I left. I organized some things, okay? But sometimes with that 2-year running around, he gonna throw some things here and there, okay? So baby, just realize that you don't have to always have a spotless home, elaborate meals, or meeting every expectation. Prioritize, okay? Prioritize what truly matters: safety, love, and stability, okay? Celebrate your small wins, okay? If you got everyone fed, clothed, and alive today, that is a victory. It's time to celebrate. Yes, we made it to another day. Everybody got a heartbeat to the chest. Hallelujah. Stop comparing. Your journey is unique. Don't measure against people who have more help. Because you see some people, they just seem like them and their kids got everything. Baby, they dealing with 5 different dudes, and everybody probably think that that's their kids. So please, don't be looking at kids and think, oh, she got it together, because she's struggling too. And if they find out the truth, she gonna be just like you. That villain's gonna be spoiled, okay? Don't compare yourself to others, because you don't know what's going on behind closed doors and how they got that privilege, okay, baby? You just keep being you, and God will provide, okay? Anyway, number 2, manage stress in the moment. Breathe before you react. When that child is getting on your last nerve, they disrespecting you, they saying stuff. I say this when I take my breath. I don't want to go to jail today. I don't want to go to jail today, so let me breathe. Think. Every act. Okay, that's what you gotta do. If you gotta sing the song to yourself, I don't want to go to jail today. Let me breathe. I don't want to go to jail today. Let me breathe. Okay, you gotta do what you gotta do. Me, I solve everything with music. So, baby, sometimes I had to tell myself, try the 4-7-8 method. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 7 seconds, okay? Exhale for 8 seconds. I ain't got time to do that. When something happens, I just take a deep breath and say, and then I have to talk to myself, girl, you got this. Calm down. We ain't gonna look good in prison clothes. Just calm down. You love these kids. They tripping right now. Let's do this. That's what worked for me. You gotta find what worked for you. Anchor yourself, okay? Focus on something in your present position. Your child's laugh. What you gotta focus on the good things. Cause my child would get on my nerve last time. I know every time I do these little talk videos, y'all be like, Lord, she always talk about them babies get on the nerve, and they do. But I still love them, boo. They're my hearts, okay? I can't do life without them. But let me tell you something, okay? That's what gets me through. Thinking about how happy my child is and how they laugh and their beautiful smiles. Both my children to me have the most beautiful smile. When my oldest son smiles, he has these beautiful dimples that I did not give him, okay? My mama cheated me. I got some, but I gotta smile extra hard for you see him. But my son could smile just a little bit, my oldest son, and he has these beautiful dimples that go inside. And I just think they're so cute. If you watch the last days of my life for his birthday celebration, when they sing happy birthday to him, you'll see his dents in his face. Like, they are so cute. His dimples are so cute. And I remember that sometimes when he being disrespectful, and that centers me. Same thing with my little baby. He has the prettiest little smile and the prettiest little laugh, because he's just as goofy as I am. And I remember that when he's getting on my last nerve, and that centers me. So you have to anchor yourself. Focus on something in your presence, okay? Your child's laugh, a cup of tea, a short walk outside. You have to anchor yourself, and you have to find out what works for you. So that number 2 was manage stress in the moment, okay? Okay, quick depressive ritual. A 5-minute stretch, journaling your feelings, or listening to calm music can help regulate your emotions. And if you have to do these things, okay? Number 3. I said that was 3. Y'all, didn't I say that was 3? No, that was 2. Okay. Number 3, build a that means small, support network, okay? Even if you have no help in the traditional sense, you can create a pockets of support, okay? Parenting groups, there are a lot. You just got to do your research, okay? Just like you go find that restaurant you heard about and you went on Google and stuff like that, you can find these parenting groups, okay? Local community centers, family Facebook groups, or church often have free events or child care swaps, okay? Now, I've never heard of a child care swap. This was new information to me. I thought I shared, but do your research, okay? If they got reviews, look at it. Talk to the parents that are involved. If they got trouble in paradise and something going on, do your research. research before you swap your child with anybody, okay? Because we live in a dangerous world right now, but make sure you do your research before you allow your child to go anywhere. Other single moms, sometimes you can trade off small favors like watching each other kids for an hour, and that's great, okay? You got a friend like, look, I watch the kid for an hour today, or can you watch the kid for 3 to 5 today, and I get the kids tomorrow from 12 to 2. You know what I'm saying? Y'all swap, whatever y'all agree to. School resources, counselors use counselors, teachers, and after school programs can sometimes step in to give you a breather. So you got to do the research, because there's things are available to you. But if you just stuck in I don't have the resources, I don't have nobody helping me, you'll just be stuck in this funk, okay? There are resources out there, but sometimes they're just not available to everybody. They're not announcing it to the world because they have budgets that they have to follow. But if you so happen to find out about them, they're there to help. So you got to do the research sometime. Number 4, simplify your life. Batch tasks, okay? Like me, I am a full-time content creator, y'all. I just ain't got the money yet, but I'm a part-time content creator. The goal is full-time. But y'all, to do content, y'all, I'm on my lunch break, y'all, doing this content for y'all, okay? Because I realize I'm gonna start back doing it at the house too, because I like sitting down on my couch and talking to y'all. But for the most part right now, my son is sick, okay? He got a little cough, he got a little snotty nose, so you know, we don't know whether he gonna keep going up. Then my other son, he just got a lot. They got a lot going on right now. I love him dearly, but even my older son said, you don't record no more. Mama, you don't quit YouTube. And I'm like, nah, I ain't quit no YouTube. I just recorded my car. So he'll be up there trying to look and see, you know, right now he on punishment because he ran his mouth. Mouth got a little too smart. I had to take that phone and the iPad away, okay? Parenting, okay? Parenting. He got a little write-off he got to do right now. We love him dearly. We love him dearly, okay? But that's what he's doing right now. But once he get that stuff back, like, children pay attention to you, okay? They really pay attention to you. And he was like, please don't give up on your YouTube because you do so amazing. I watched some of your videos. Later on, he was watching my videos and you give such good advice. I said, oh, you be watching my videos? He said, yeah, when I had my devices, I did. Oh, shame shine. But anyway, me and my son have great relationships, but sometimes it gets difficult as a parent, if I would have to admit. And sometimes you have to use these avenues so you can get a break, okay? Because every parent needs that break sometime, or they're gonna break mentally, physically, emotionally. So sometimes you got to make sure you're reaching out and you do the research on how you can get this help, okay? Because there is help out here. Don't ever tell your brain, I don't have no help, because there is. You just got to do the research, okay? And if you can't find anything, that's when you reach out to the school counselors. They got school social workers now. They have teachers, and they have after school programs that can step in to give you a breather. And don't go paint a picture like, oh my God, I'm just so stressed. It's normal. Social workers and counselors know that it gets stressful having a child. So don't be scared if I go tell them they're gonna take my children away. No, they're not. They're not gonna take your children away. Just be like, okay, I was just wondering, you know, if there are any after school or different things that my children can be involved with, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, because I want them to be involved in different activities. And once they give you this information, you ain't got to tell them everything. Look, they get on my nerve, and that's somewhere I can drop them off to. You ain't got to tell them that. Or if you have that demeanor with your counselor, maybe you can. But for the most part, you can word like I just said, hey, is there anything that my children can get involved with, you know, so they can be involved with the community. I want them involved. And then before you know it, they'll give you a whole, 3-4 pages of resources. And then you'll be like, you know what? I'm glad I listened to Barbie, okay? Number 4, simplify your life. Batch your tasks. I'm batching my content. Like I record 2 videos, maybe 2 or 3 videos throughout the week. And then I edit it when my children go to bed, okay? So I don't have no distractions, okay? So cooking a large meal once and stretching it out. Like making a pot of spaghetti and then, you know, y'all eating on spaghetti for 3 days. That'll help you to reduce having to cook, and then you have more time to do other tasks as a parent. Create routines. Do routines. If you don't have no routine, get a routine. That is the one thing that keeps my life from breaking apart in shambles. Having my kids on a routine. My children know what comes next. When I come home, they know this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, all the way to bedtime. They are on a strict routine. Yeah, they have free time, but on school nights and stuff like that, I don't play. We come home, we eat. After we eat, while we eat, we debriefing. I'm talking about today, what happened today. You want to talk about anything? Woo, woo, woo. You good? How was school today? Your teacher got in there. What did you do? Because the kid like to tell what somebody else did, but what do? You kind of debriefing or whatever, talking to them a little bit. And then after that, or whatever, we get it's bath time. It's time for me to give Noah a bath, making sure I'm getting a bath, because you got making sure everything bath is going. Then you're cleaning up. My older son got to do the nightly chores where he do the dishes and stuff like that. Okay, so after that routine happened, then you keep going. Then before you know it, it's time for the kids to go to bed, and mama gets a breather, that break that she needs. But if the kids are sick, it's over with, because you know when them babies fall apart, baby, you don't know when you're gonna get a breather. But baby, just learn to think this is not always, okay? It's not always, okay? It's not always. This is just right now, okay? Lord, okay, another thing. So we went over this is still simplifying your life, and then with Lord decision fragile. Okay, have a go-to, okay? I don't know what I just read to y'all, but it says, I don't know what I was trying to say. Lord decision fatigue. There you go. Okay, have a go-to outfits. So when you getting the kids clothes and stuff together, or you got to get your stuff up, have a go-to meal, something quick that you can when you're frustrated, you got something going on. Have bedtime routine so that you're not constantly reinventing the wheel, okay? And my thing is, if you get a routine and you get it to going and working, okay, it's always to tweak things as you go, but you want to have a solid routine so your life won't be chaotic and things just won't be here, something going on. Because if kids kind of know what's coming next, they themselves can be a little calmer, okay? Number 5, care for yourself without guilt, okay? Micro self-care, okay? Self-care doesn't have to be mean, big spa days. It could be painting your nails after bedtime, reading for 10 minutes, or having your favorite snack. Sleep as a priority. Make sleep a priority, okay? Even if your house isn't perfect, rest will help you handle tomorrow better, okay? So just understand that. Make sure that you're doing tasks enough to a point where you do get that rest that you need, okay? Or get as much as you can, because especially when your baby or newborns, sometimes it's hard to sleep. My best advice is sleep when the baby sleep, okay? Ask for help without shame, even if it's just for a ride, advice, or someone to listen to. It's okay to say, hey, I need to talk, okay, to somebody. It's okay, okay? Number 6, protect your mental and emotional health. Journal your feelings. It's so okay if you have all these feelings, emotions. You're worrying about somebody reading it, write it all down and then tear it up and throw it away, okay, if you're worrying about that. But for the most part, getting that out, that is so therapeutic to get all this stuff out. And before you know, if you go back and read this stuff, you're like, dang, I didn't even know I felt all this way. And then you release that stuff. Letting it out on paper can release tension. Affirmance. Remind yourself daily, I am enough. My child is loved. I am doing my best. And also, it's okay to seek professional help. Many therapists offer sliding scale fees or virtual sessions. So that's something to consider. Because do not think that, oh Lord, I got to go see a shrink or somebody that I'm terrible and I'm falling apart. Sometimes you might need a little extra help. Baby, I done talked to one. Hey, this what's going on in my brain that I think it's gonna break. Yeah. And then you got some scotch tape to put it back together, and believe me, they got the tools to get you there. I promise you, I have made my shrink laugh so hard, made a tear come to her eye. You know, by the time she was done with me, she told me I made her a better professional. I'm trying to tell you, baby, I was a client to have. You hear me? I was a client to have, okay? But she gave me some tools that I can use in everyday life that I don't need her. You know what I'm saying? All I need is prayer and, you know, being patient and learning that everything can't go smooth every day, okay? Number 4, and this is the wrap up to this video, y'all, and I'm gonna try to make it as empowering as I can, y'all, if I can read for real. At the end of the day, I learned that being strong doesn't mean I feel tired, sad, I don't feel tired, sad, or frustrated. It means I show up for my boys, okay? That can be girls for you, your dog, whatever you got, okay? It means I'm not perfect, but my children see me fight for every single day. And one day they will understand that mama didn't quit even when she had a reason to, okay? I am doing this alone. God walks with me. My children's future will be brighter because I refuse to give up. So that's y'all little mantra, okay? All right. And the best advice I can get is like this. Doing small things for yourself can help you with your mental. And if you get your mental together, there will be nothing that you can do. listen to motivational podcasts as well as motivational music also can shift your atmosphere. And sometimes I talked about this in a recent video. Sometimes when you just feel like the weight of the world is on your chest and you can't breathe because you see all this stuff that you have to do and you're doing alone, and the devil, and I don't know who you believe in, but I just feel like it's the devil and different things in life, and it just overwhelmed, like, oh my God, I got all this stuff and all these people want this stuff from me. Take a break. Stop. Go put some motivational music on. My favorite music is to listen to when I'm listening. I like to listen to Ty Tribbett, okay? I love to listen to Ty Tribbett. He changes my atmosphere, okay? Ty Tribbett, okay? Look it up. Ask Google. Play some Ty Tribbett. He just does it for me, okay? Then there's Tasha Cobbs. Oh my God, atmosphere changer. I really like to listen to those types of music when I'm going through mental, I guess, frustration with everything that I have to deal with, and I feel like I'm just doing everything alone, because they put me in a check of, okay, this is just a season, and it's not gonna always, no matter what it looked like today, it's not, it kind of shakes me a little bit, and I might not got it all together. I might not got all the money, I might not got everything I need, but God will provide. And if I keep on going, I'm gonna keep on growing, and I'm gonna keep on glowing, and eventually I'm gonna have the things that I need. I'm gonna have that support system that I so wish I had. I'm gonna have it, because life does not, every day life is changing. Sometimes you can see the big changes, sometimes little by little, things are going to get better, okay? So mama, if you got to wipe your own tears, wipe them, get up, shake it off, go do the small things that you can for yourself, go listen to that music, go find you something to shake your little booty to. And I don't care if you got to get the kids, if y'all can't afford to go nowhere, get your kids up in that living room, turn you on some good music and say, come on babies, we gonna dance today. And they probably think mama done lost her mind, we ain't never did nothing like this. Because you have to shift your atmosphere, okay? And sometimes you got to fight that, because something, whether you believe in the spiritual aspect of things, a lot of things like depression, that's spiritual type stuff, meant to get you down so you can only focus on the now and not see that there's a tomorrow coming, okay? If you live long enough and you fight another day, you will see it'll get better, and you're gonna look back on this moment of frustration of, I gotta do everything by myself. Their daddies is crap, they ain't doing nothing, they know they wanted these babies or they didn't want these babies, whatever the situation is. Don't worry about that, okay? You live for them babies, okay? You live for those babies, and you remember those smiles, those dimples, that laugh, that giggle. And you keep pushing until you can do better. Do you hear me? You are more than a conqueror. And there's nothing that you're facing right now that you cannot get through. Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay? Turn me up a little bit if you need to. Everything that you need to win is built inside of you. The thing is, with life, you got to keep living, and things will be unlocked and unfolded, and wisdom will come. People will enter your life and talk to you. This very video will come before you so you can hear these words. We are connected all in some kind of way. And as we keep growing and we keep living and we keep pushing and we keep moving, we'll see what it all was for at the end. Do it for you and do it for your baby. Your win is coming soon, okay? I don't know who's gonna watch this, but you're doing good. And if you're not, this is your time to tighten things up. Get that routine together. Love on your babies. Don't treat your babies bad because that man decided he didn't want to be in the picture no more, or he didn't call today or something. Forget that man. Work on yourself. Do better for your babies. Anyway, somebody needed to hear that. I think that you're amazing, and I hope that one day, if you haven't already discovered that, realize that you are. Anyway, I'm praying for you, and I pray that you get the things that you need so that you can navigate life as a single mother. Anyway, love you, bye. You are great. I love you. I don't care what you're going through. I'm praying for you, and if you need me to pray for you, drop it in the comment. Say, Barbie, I need you to put me on that prayer list, and baby, pray for me that I get through it, and I promise you I'll put you on my next prayer list, boo. But I promise you, and I ask that, Lord, whoever watched this video and they are just going through as a single mother, give them the strength that they need to make it to tomorrow, and then elevate them in their life so they can have the things that they need, want, and aspire to be. Anyway, y'all go be blessed. I love y'all. Thank you for clicking play. I'm sorry if I got a little emotion, y'all. My eye done got wet so many times. I'm trying to blink hard so I won't cry, because I know what it is to be a single mother and just struggle and just feel like you don't have nobody, and you reach out, and the help that you reach out, you think is going to be help, does not help you, and you feel like, I would just be better if I was not here, because the here that I'm here in, the existence that I'm living, like, why would anybody want to live like this? Okay, constantly struggling, kids screaming and hollering. I've been there. And you know what I did? I turned on a Ty Tribbett song, and that song shook me to the core. And I'm gonna try to put it across the screen because I want y'all to listen to it. And I can't for the life of me remember what it was, but it was a Ty Tribbett song, and it basically said everything I was going through. Like, the devil wants you to think like this is it, this is your life. Hollering kids and being frustrated about not being able to pay bills and being at the level and the position that you are now, and that's it, that's your life. This is what you work for, to be a single mother, nothing more. And that is not true. There is gold, there is a beautiful rainbow on the other end. You just got to live and you got to fight. And that song motivated, it lifted my spirit. It made me shake depression off of me to be like, you know what? No, you don't get to win. Get off of me, Satan. Get off. You know, it just shook. It shook the joy that's already inside of me to burst out and to understand that, hey, you don't got to do this thing by yourself. There is other resources, and you're gonna be okay to face tomorrow. Okay, so y'all, I hope that if this video helped one person, if this video motivated one person, I did my job. Okay, anyway, I love you. I think you are amazing. I don't want to end on a sad note, but if I could give all my single mothers out there a hug, and if I could come knock on your door and keep your kids, I would. I'd be like, my time, sis, go to the mall, bye, go on, do what you want to do. I promise you, if I could be like the Father God and be everywhere, I promise I'd be like, oh, she done send a prayer, drop me in, let me be the angel that come and let her reset. Go on, do somewhere, here's some money for a vacation. Go on, I got the kid for a week. If I could, I would, because I love y'all and I understand the struggle of a struggling mother, y'all. A single mother, we hold it down and we make the world go round, but baby, keep living, baby. Them babies gonna get older, they're gonna stand as tall as you, and baby, you gonna be happy that you fought and you got to the end and you raised those babies, because they're gonna do what? Make you proud, baby. They might mess up sometime, but at the end of their goal is gonna be make you proud, because you are putting these good things in these kids. Okay, yeah, they some of them bad, some of them hollering, some of them doing stuff. That newborn is getting on your nerves, that 2-year-old is getting on your nerves, that 5-year-old, why is you still crying, baby? You should have been on grown out of there. Lord have mercy, these bills are coming, baby. Turn you some music on and get to dancing today, okay? And I want y'all to listen to that song. I don't know the name of that Ty Tribbett song, but I'm gonna put it up there. I don't know why, you know, my brain is doing this, but sometimes I just can't remember. Start to be like, Lord Jesus, and then as soon as I hit stop recording, it gonna come right to me like, that's what's the name of it. But I'm gonna figure it out for you. I want y'all to turn it on, and I want you to sit and listen to the song. Now it's gonna make you do this a little bit, because it's just a good song. But I want, when you find yourself, I want you to listen to that Ty Tribbett song. And when you feel like overwhelmed, you done got in a fight with your baby daddy, he talking crazy on the phone, y'all send the text, send him that song. Say, it's something troubling your spirit, listen to this song or go somewhere and calm down, and text me back when you got some good conversation, okay? Bye-bye. Like, once people start seeing you shifting and elevating, they'll know they can't even come at you the same way, okay? But baby, it's gonna get better. Just keep living, keep growing, keep showing up, okay, for your kids. And I promise you, the end is gonna have a beautiful life waiting for you. Anyway, love you, bye. We need you here. Don't quit, don't give up, okay? Your sunshine is coming. Love y'all. See y'all on the next video. Bye, besties. Bye.